So hello everyone, Myrmonden here, welcome to my review of Ancient Magus Bride episode 17. So is this a good episode? I think so. I think it's actually one of the better episodes in a while in my opinion. Yeah, I think definitely this is probably a 9 out of 10 or so. I easily would say it's the best episode in this month, or it's a new month, but yeah, like this year. Since January, yeah, easily, in my opinion. It had some good story, generally interesting premise, right? Kind of the evil Asian eye, but not really evil. It's like magic council guy and that's the thing, and it's an interesting premise there. And of course we see Chise as a bear. We see Elias as like male Chise with grey hair. That's a great part where the kid was like, "You're really cool, Skullman. Like, leave me alone, children." So that was great. And I kind of like Stella. I like Stella, yeah. A little the forceful, as the mother said, a very forceful character. That's good as well. That definitely. But generally, though, I do feel that the episode wasn't bad, not at all. The episode was not bad, but I do feel the anime, and I watched the preview though. Obviously, the preview has the Wanderer back again, so that's good. The evil guy is back. That's really good, because that's the feel I will have to say though for this episode. The episode in itself is not bad at all, but it feels like a filler, right? It feels like an episode. But I'm sure it's in the manga, it's probably not a filler at all. But it feels like if I skip this episode, would it be any difference for next episode? That's what I'm questioning myself. I don't think the episode was bad, but it feels very standalone, right? It's like she's doing magic. We learn a little bit in the beginning there. She has to get the bracelet from Angela that makes her magic completely like limited. So that's important though. But after that, it's kind of like the whole after the Christmas presents, it could have just been next episode, right? In a way, not because it was bad in itself, but instead it doesn't really like feel that it actually fits the narrative. It's just kind of idea. One thing though that definitely I noticed a lot. I had it in my thumbnail for the video is that of course Chise looked really evil, and I had a strong. I was like, "What do you have?" I was like, "What's happening?" Like that. I had a very strong reaction. That it's almost that happened though. That it's Chise being controlled by Elias. That looks like right, and her eyes getting turned like white, and she looks kind of evil. She's like, "Give me some prize, woman!" Like, yeah, that was really weird. So I think that scene was very important, probably. But other than that, the episode didn't progress the main story again, right? So that is a problem with anime, though. That it just doesn't really push the narrative, the general narrative. It never goes anywhere. So it's like a hard episode to look at in that sense. And I say it again, like I said earlier in this anime. I really do feel this anime is probably much better to watch it as a binge watch if you watch it all episodes, because this is again, it's a good episode, but I probably just want to watch the next episode. I want to get to the main story again, right? I want to get, I was like, this is entertaining me. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Supernatural, which is a show I love. I don't talk about Supernatural too much, but I love Supernatural. I watched it for 10 years. I'm a huge fan, and that anime has like the week of the monsters of the week episodes, where it's like, oh, this random weird wolf is doing stuff over there, let's go and kill it, and then go back to the main story, right? And they probably do like every second episode or so in the beginning, first episode, or kind of like these filler-rich episodes that are they're very entertaining, not really be the main story. And this anime, I feel, really has that kind of formula, where like a few episodes every now and then gives you the main story, right? And then this episode here is like an entertaining episode, an interesting monster, interesting bad guy, which is really a bad guy. It's more like teaching kids to love each other. Yeah, it's like a very interesting, kind of a wacky trickster guy. Very Supernatural fit with, yeah, that side. And then it's back to the main story again. So very much like that kind of formula, where they use 2 episode episodes, which are really entertaining, but doesn't really connect to the story, right? So I think that is weird in the sense, because it's a shorter story, though. And Supernatural is like, well, we have 100 episodes, right? They have a lot of episodes, yeah, so it's kind of like, we can have episodes every now and then. Doesn't really bring us the main story, but generally though, I did really like it, especially the Elias returning the man was very interesting. One thing I'll say again though is that I said in my reaction as well, it's like, why is she a bear though? I don't get it. Why is she turned into a big grizzly bear? It's like, he's like, use your bestial rat, which or nose, which she kind of did, which was great. But how does a bear have a better nose than a wolf or a fox? Next episode she didn't be a wolf in the preview. She's a wolf in the preview. Which like that makes a lot more sense than the bear to me. The bear isn't faster than a wolf, right? No, Root was running with her carrying. I was like, that was weird. It looked really cool, but it didn't make any sense. And generally though, I guess Ashenai is a good guy. I guess he's like, yeah, I wanna teach the kids to love each other. Don't tell your sister you don't love her. Don't tell your brother you hate him. It's like, that was weird. That was weird. One thing though, one thing I want to say before I forget it. Which I didn't like is that Chise did not mention that she saw them last week. She hinted to that. She did not mention it. I think it was really weird that she did not say, I saw this kid, Elias. I saw Ethan. He's a real boy. And Elias like, if you can remember him, he has to be magic. I think that was really lacking there. Why did you say, I trust this girl. I saw her brother at the train station. And because they're made to be immune to kind of this mind spell, right? They'd be like, yeah, I know about that. That would be interesting. That thing was really poor though. That didn't make sense. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll see you guys next week. With the button.